Hey guys, this is the Music Nerd. It's my first episode for English speakers, so don't judge me so hard. Today I'm gonna tell you about dream pop, shoegaze, some derivatives like blackgaze, and how shoegaze and dream pop sounds in our days. So let's talk about dream pop. Actually, dream pop is a basis of shoegaze. Of course, the genres are experimental and contain a lot of other genres, but dream pop has the most significant impact. Dream pop has dreamy, ambient, and very sweet sound, so that's why it's called dream pop. Dream pop musicians started to use guitar synthesizer textures instead of ordinary rock riffs and chord progressions. Instruments and vocals have a real wide stereo field with a lot of delay and reverb, and that makes tracks sound real ambient and white. Dream pop has arisen in middle 18th. It was a mix of British gothic scene, post-punk, indie, 16th psychedelic rock, ambient, and of course a pop music melodic basement. There were a lot of bands with female vocalists or male-female duets, and telling the truth, this is the best choice for this type of music. It's so hard to tell who started to play dream pop first, so let's check out some most famous and influential bands. Alright, let's talk about shoegaze. As usual, this term was invented by blah 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 music critics. Shoegaze was also invented in UK. Some guys were influenced by bands like Sonic Youth on the one hand and dream pop with noise rock on the other hand, and started to experiment with music and use a lot of guitar effects. As you understand, on gigs they were busy switching all these pedals, and some people thought they were gazing at their shoe all the time. That's why it's called shoegaze. One of most famous and one of shoegaze founders were My Bloody Valentine. I think you have noticed there is more energy in music. Guitars became noisy and powerful. Just listen to this track, really loud and wide guitars and synthesizers and deep sitting in a mixed vocal. In my opinion, it's a classical shoegaze sound. Shoegaze became most popular in middle 19th. That was bands like Ride, Slowdive, The Curve, and the others. See, some of bands were inspired with old psychedelic rock. Some sound more like electronic music. That's why you shouldn't scream, "That's not shoegaze!" on bands which sound a bit different. That's the point of experimental music. And now I want to talk about what genres have shoegaze influences and how shoegaze and dream pop sounds in our days. For example, mixing shoegaze and black metal made a new thing that's called blackgaze, also known as post-black metal. Blackgaze has really noisy but curiously very sweet sound. Actually, shoegaze had some influence on post-rock, and some bands are mixing shoegaze and post-rock, and it sounds awesome. What's shoegaze and dream pop in our days? There was a new wave of shoegaze in 2000s that was called new gaze. It's bands like M83, My Vitriol, they cover on Kavinsky played on background, and a lot of other bands. You can find them on Last.fm, Bandcamp and stuff like this. Even famous Crystal Castles have a few dream pop tracks. And that's all. Sorry for my accent and bad mic, but I did my best and I hope you enjoyed. Write on comments, what do you think? And don't forget to subscribe. In the next video I'm gonna tell about true 18s and 19s hardcore and metalcore. Thanks for watching, see you next time.
Sweet.